We have Michelle Pais here with us. Congratulations on being named a top 25 leading women entrepreneur. We are so excited to have you in the 2017 class.
Thank you, Linda. I'm very excited and honored.
Absolutely. We are too. It's our pleasure to have you. So let's start with a little bit about the backstory and, what business are you in and what services do you provide?
So I am the founder and CEO of Signature Realty, and it's a residential real estate firm that services residential properties and commercial properties all across the state of New Jersey. So we service, again, real estate related. And we are a team of over 55 now. So we're probably one of the largest boutique firms in the state.
So tell me, was it always your plan to be an entrepreneur? Because I know your vision, you've grown so much and your vision is big. So let me hear a little bit about how some of those goals got started.
I always had entrepreneurial spirit, as I could say, in me. As I always knew I wanted to do something that's just, great. I just didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So actually real estate came by accident. Mm-hmm. I didn't, expect to sell homes for the rest of my life. It's not something that was planned. So I literally stepped into this business by accident. And
tell me what the accident was.
So I was going to school. I thought I wanted to be a lawyer. So mm-hmm. I wanted to go that route. And not that I necessarily wanted to practice the law, but I just wanted to know more than the average person. Mm-hmm. So as I was going to school, I had to back that up. I had to pay for my education because I don't come from a family of wealth. So as a part-time gig, I was the secretary for a local real estate brokerage in the town that I lived in. And so that was, again, to supplement my education. I started working for them as a secretary, and I just got my real estate license as a backup plan. And it turned out that, it was just something that I never thought I'd be good at, and I enjoyed very much. So that became, the business of my landing, I guess.
Right. So it was a little bit of divine intervention, and then it hit something that you're very, very successful at.
Yeah.
Well, I love that story. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so now again, you have how many locations in New Jersey, and what market do you specifically focus on?
So right now, I opened the firm going on my 7th year, mm-hmm. and we are in the process of opening a second location in Westfield, New Jersey, and we cover all of New Jersey. So we have agents that cover anywhere from the Bergen County all the way down to Monmouth County. So we're literally across the state, and we have access to every MLS. So there's not one person that we can't service. We have agents that work the entire state. And we focus more on the luxury, higher end properties. That's where our focus is, even though we do, all different ranges in price range.
Okay, so what do you believe sets your business and yourself apart? Do you have some core philosophies and some key mission that you stick to?
I've always believed that you are a product of your environment. And I always felt that, the culture has to be there. And so one of the reasons why I opened up the firm is because I used to work for a company that was a little bit more on the corporate side, mm-hmm. and didn't necessarily fit my style. And so when I opened the company, it was really important to me that everyone just had a culture they abide by. So we are a family. Everyone watches out for each other, and we're not viewed as competitors because it is a very cutthroat industry, and it's very competitive. I mean, mm-hmm. people don't get paid unless they produce.
Right.
And so I guess my mission statement really is people before profits. That's very important. And, it's a family-like environment. That was the whole idea behind the brand.
Well, congratulations to you for being able to create that environment. And it's a testament to you being successful at that with having grown so rapidly and having a team that's stuck by you for, for this next phase. So do you think that there's something that you can accredit to being successful in such a short time? Is there something that you did specifically, either with marketing or with anything that you might be able to pinpoint?
So the first thing, you have to be really passionate about what you do. So it has to be more than just profits. You have to really love what you do. Mm-hmm. And I think that's, that's something that I just it was so passionate that I didn't even look at the dollar signs. I just, I really wanted to, enjoyed everything that I do and helping people. And that to me was the most important. And then everything else came as an effect, I guess, of all of that. But my marketing is something that I'm very proud of and very involved in. So I do feel that the brand and the marketing is not so much cookie cutter. It's outside the box. And so it just stands out. There's a lot of people in my industry, and everyone just seems to just follow, I guess, the leader in a sense, but you have to always be innovative. And so I'm a strong believer that in order to stand out, you have to make a splash in the industry. So yeah, so my brand, my marketing, that was important, and also perseverance and hard work.
Right.
I mean, that trumps all. So I literally, throughout the years, I mean, I can't tell you in the last day off. I mean, I took off for my wedding, but it's been years.
I hope you take off for your wedding.
I took off for my wedding, but it's been years since I really had, time off or just a break. It's hard in this industry. So again, that all, the hard work and the persistency and the passion.
Well, entrepreneurs work harder than anybody else out there, right?
Absolutely.
And they rarely get a lot of credit. So it's my
Yeah.
pleasure to recognize you because you deserve to be applauded.
Thank you.
And speaking of that, we have a theme for this year's event, and it's being the change. So how do you envision yourself being the change?
That's a good question. I think that as a woman in this industry, most women aren't perceived so much as experts when it comes to, it's almost like a male-dominated industry. So I think the fact that I'm young and the fact that, I have a team that are with me and follow me, and the fact that I'm able to be their mentor, I think that of in itself, it's just it changes the industry just a little bit. So it's not so much cookie cutter structured, male dominant. So it's I'm putting myself out there, and it's nice to see, and I'm seeing other women follow in my footsteps, and I've followed another. I mean, Barbara Corcoran has been my my role model. So I think if anything, be the change. I think it's just in that, within that own paragraph, I think that people, especially women, young women, shouldn't be afraid of putting themselves out there.
Absolutely. Well, you're a role model to many.
Thank you.
We all love Barbara. I think, she's part of all this, and she's an inspiration to us. So we can't wait to see where you take all of this, because I know it's going big places.
Oh, thanks, Linda.
All right. So congratulations.
Thank you so
and
much.
We'll celebrate you on November 13th at the Liberty House. And we can't wait to do that.
Thank you.
All right.